This is week 5, Friday's assignment, lesson 11, multiply by two-digit numbers. Okay, on this one, this is page 21. On page 22, I believe it's going to ask you again, just like on Thursday's assignment, to estimate and then find the product. So that's what we're going to do. Now I'm going to show you kind of what they're wanting here down here, okay? They're wanting you to do partial products, which we did learn a little bit about partial products, and I like for you guys to do standard algorithm, but you do what makes you feel comfortable, the strategy that makes you get the answer correct, okay, that you are the most comfortable with. I'm going to show you the partial product way down here, okay? On the next page, I'm going to show you the standard algorithm. So you can do either way. This way you have two different ways, two different options the way you want to do it. Number one says complete to find the product, 57 times 14. We're not estimating just yet. We'll do that on the next page, okay? So it's telling us 57 times, what it wants us to do is break that 14 apart, okay? It wants us to pull the tens place out and the ones place out. So the first thing you're going to do is multiply 57 times 4 and the 57 times 10, okay? That's 14, right? That's 14. We're still multiplying by the same thing. We're just breaking it down. So you're going to put your 57 times 4 here. 7 times 4 is 28. So you're going to have 2 left over, and then 4 times 5 is 20. So 228 goes here, all right? And then anytime you multiply a number with a 0, like 10 or 100, whatever, all you do is add those zeros to here. So 57 times 10 is 570. And all you're going to do is add. 8 plus 0 is 8. 7 plus 2 is 9. 5 plus 2 is 7. 798 is your answer there. This is partial products, okay? Same thing here for 76 times 45. We're going to break that 45 apart, okay? We always break it by the ones place first, and that's a 5. And then the 10th place, which is a 40, okay? And then you just multiply. 76 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. You have 3 left over. I'm going to go ahead and put a 0 there. And then 7 times 5 is 35 plus 3 is 380. Okay? 76 times 40. I'm going to go ahead and bring that 0 over. 4 times 6 is 24 plus the 2. 7 times 4 is 28 plus 2 more is 3040. Okay? Just double check here. You can rewrite it over here on the side, whatever. I know I'm kind of doing it kind of fast this way. It's because it's partial products, so you're kind of multiplying sideways here. But if you're more comfortable doing it, the standard algorithm, I would recommend doing it that way. All right. All you're going to do is add. 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 4 is 12. 3 plus 1 is 4. Bring down your 3. So your answer there is 3,420. Okay. And for number 3, 139 times 12. Again, we're breaking down this 12. All right. We always do the ones place first, which is a 2. And then the tens place is a 10. Okay. 139 times 2. Now, I was doing it this way. You can go over here to the side and multiply like this, if that'll help you. Okay. 278. And then 139 times 10. Remember I said you just need to add a 0 at the end of that. 1,390. So you're just going to go ahead and add. 8 plus 0 is 8. 9 plus 7 is 16, plus my 1 up here. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. 1,668. So that's our answer here. All right. That's partial products. That's what it's wanting us to do, is break down that second number here. The 2 and the 10 is 12. The 5 and the 4 is 45. The 4 and the 10 is 14. You break down that by doing the ones place first and then the tens place next. And if that was like a 3-digit number here, then you would do a 3-digit number here. It would be, say if it was 345, then you would multiply it by 300 here. Okay. Now, page 22, here's where it's telling you to estimate, period, then find the product, period. So you have two answers here. All right, and now you have 2-digit numbers here that you're going to multiply. It looks like here that 82 they rounded to the tens place. So I'm going to put 80, and then they multiplied it by 49. They also rounded that. They estimated that 49 to 50. 0, 0, 4,000. Okay, and then they just found the product. All right. Now, Here's what I was talking about, standard algorithm. We're going to do these two here, and you're going to do the rest on your own, okay? So 92, we got to estimate first. 92, rounded to the nearest tens place is 90. And then 68, rounded to the nearest tens place is 70. I can bring my two zeros. 9 times 7 is 63. So my answer here is 6,300. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do my standard algorithm multiplying here. 8 times 2 is 16. Bring my 1 up. 8 times 9 is 72, plus 1 more is 73. And then you put a 0 here. Remember, I told you to put a 0 here as a placeholder because you're done with the ones place. You're not multiplying ones place anymore. You're going to the tens place. So then you go over to the tens place to start. 6 times 2 is 12. 9 times 6 is 54, plus 1 more is 55. So you just add 6, 5, 2, 6. 6,256. 6 plus 0 is 6. 3 plus 2 is 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. So 5 plus 1 is 6. All right? So your estimation is 6,300. Your answer is 6,256. Still close to each other here. That's good. Your estimation is close to your answer, your product. Not your partial product, but your product. So that's good. And then we're going to go here. And I have a 3-digit here. All right? I'm not going to round to the tens on that top one anymore. I'm going to round to the hundreds, which gives me 400. Right? 396 is close to 400. And then 37 is close to 40. I have 3 zeros. 4 times 4 is 16. So my estimation is 16,000. All right? So I'm just bringing those zeros down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 4 times 4 is 16. That's how you get that answer. Anytime you're multiplying with zeros like that, you can just bring those down. As long as there's not like another number, like say if that was a 9 right here, this last one was a 9, you couldn't do that. It has to be zeros like that, okay? And then we're just going to go ahead and multiply like we've been doing. 6 times 7 is 42. 9 times 7 is 63, plus 4 more is 67. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 6 more is 27. Okay? Then I'm going to put a 0 here and mark that out because I'm done with my ones place. I'm putting a placeholder here for that ones. I'm starting over here with my tens place, so I've got to start with my tens place here. 3 times 6 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27, plus 1 more is 28. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11. Okay? We're just going to add. 2 plus 0 is 2. 8 plus 7 is 15. 8 plus 7 is 15, plus that 1 more is 16. 2 plus 1 is 4. Bring that 1 down. 14,652 is my answer here. It's close to that 16,000. So that's a good estimation there. So you're going to do the same things for 4 through 9. Exact same thing. They're just written sideways, okay? Just rewrite them if you need to. You're going to estimate first. You're going to give me that answer. And then you're going to give me the product, which is the answer to the multiplication problem. And then you have answers 10 and 11. Look, no, solve. You're going to be doing the exact same thing. You're going to be estimating, and then you're going to find in a product. Let me know if you have any questions, guys.